I do not, thank you. Okay, we'll call meeting to order. Silence your phones or shut them off, please. Becky, would you do the roll call, please?
I sure will. Dean Frail,
Here.
Tom Kitson,
Present.
Mike Copine,
Present.
Jim Sheenline,
Here.
Jack Skrockstead.
Here.
We got Keen Hudson representing Claims Committee.
Present.
Do you want to appoint him, Tom?
Yes.
Do you want to do that? Officially appoint him?
Present.
Do that. You can be the, you can't vote.
Right.
Okay, all right, thank you. Okay. Yep, we'll get this straightened out after a couple of meetings. We'll get it figured out. All right. All right, thank you, Becky. Public attendees. You guys. You guys have anything? No. Okay. Okay, thank you. You guys have anything except what's on the agenda? Okay. Nancy, just on the agenda? Okay. Thank you. Approval of minutes from the last meeting. If there's no changes or corrections, they'll stand as read. Are they changes or corrections? Okay, we'll let them stand as read. At this point, I want to remind everybody that the county board meeting next week is on Wednesday, not on Thursday because of the Juneteenth holiday. I think Becky's going to send out an email or text message reminder to everybody, but over here, just we don't all show up Thursday, there'll be nobody here and we'll have missed the meeting. Okay. Reports of committees, Claims Committee, Keen Hudson.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. The Claims Committee met on Wednesday, May 21st, and had 44 claims which were forwarded to the county board. The Claims Committee met again on Wednesday, June 4th, and initially there were 53 claims, but there was one additional claim. Therefore, 54 claims were forwarded to the county board.
Okay, any questions for Mr. Hudson? Thank you, Keen. Thank you. County Services, Jack Skrockstead.
County Services met last Tuesday, and all the county reports, departments reports are in the packet. It'll be made available to the public probably next month. Nothing really outstanding other than that we did discuss something that I just wanted to bring up right now, but there's a.
Sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
It's a sidebar.
Sidebar laugh. It's not directed at me.
No, it's not.
All right,
It's a
all right.
fact I
I'm used to
stole-
that. I'm used to
No,
that.
it's
I'm
fact I
used to people
stole,
laughing.
I stole his pen. I didn't want to.
All right, all right. Okay, no problem. I'll calm down. Okay, anyways, back to, what I was saying, and I lost my spot. Okay, all right. Anyways, one of the things that Alice brought to our attention there was what's the word I'm looking for? I had it, highlighted on my notes here. She had a petition that wanted to be amended, that petitioner was seeking two amendments to an existing special use on a solar port project. One was to extend the permit duration. The other one was to recognize a child corporation name in that particular item. She deemed that these were minor, is that the term you use? Minor adjustments rather than a major adjustment. And she felt with that, with the way her office operates is that she has the ability to make those changes without having to send it to any kind of a board or the
Hearing.
the hearing officer. Man, you guys all messed me up today. I'm lost my words. A hearing officer, just to save a little bit of time. And so we just kind of talked about some of the how this would go about. And we agreed that was in her line of process. And so she's going to, we've got a plan in place that to remain transparent, that she will still provide those changes to the Services Committee and go from there. And then if we need to bring that up, we will discuss it then. But that's pretty much all we had. And I don't know if you've got any questions. Alice is here to dive more deeper into those kind of things, but that's all I had.
questions? Yeah. Thank you, Jack. Sorry to interrupt.
Apology accepted.
Public safety.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Public Safety met last Tuesday also. It was a relatively short meeting. The department heads that were present that had submitted their reports and everything, the reports are available in the packet. The only thing that actually took place, there was a brief discussion and kind of a reminder in reference to the no burn ordinance that we're fine tuning right now. Questions have been presented to me as far as we can't control what they burn and what they don't burn. And I stopped the conversation with the person that I was talking to and said, we're not trying to control what is being burnt rather than when and how it's being burnt. It's basically to keep in compliance with red flag warnings and the dangers of burning while in a red flag warning. We've had violations in the past, and that's what we want to try to get a grip on. We're not trying to control what's being burned. We understand that there's reasons specifically in cropland that it has to be burned off or is designated to be burned off. So we're not controlling what, but how and when. So if there's any questions on that, I'll try to answer those for you.
People need to remember that they don't need to be burning ditches when it's 35-mile-an-hour winds.
Exactly.
I mean, it's common sense, people. Let's keep the common sense going.
I don't like to keep bringing it up, but there was recently 4 out of 5 firefighters in 2 different locations that were seriously injured on grass fires, or what was reported as grass fires. All 4 of the 5 were airlifted to Rockwood because of their injuries. And maybe by controlling, the circumstances aren't known, probably won't be known for a considerable period of time, but for training purposes as to what does happen, I've learned a little bit more than I wasn't aware of as far as a prescribed burn versus a controlled burn. And there's a considerable distance there. You've got trained individuals on a prescribed burn, and they're knowing how to do the burns to prevent further damage. So we do apparently have a team of those in the Lee County area. So it's just to combine and further educate potential dangers. So, and other than that, that's all I have in my report, unless there's questions. Thank you.
Dean Friel, facility. Dean Friel, facilities and maintenance.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Chairman. We met last Tuesday. Eric gave us his report. Joe Bay is now under our heading, and he introduced himself and went over his report. And he's getting acclimated and trying to get things organized. And welcome, Joe. Any questions?
Any questions for Dean? All right, thank you, Dean.
Thank you.
Finance Committee, Mr. Sheehan.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Finance Committee met this morning at 9 o'clock, and we had our quarterly financial report that was approved by the committee. Nothing really out of the ordinary. Comment made by our finance director that we were running a little bit hot in regards to expenditures up to now, but that seemed to have cooled off, and it looks like, the department heads are doing a very good job of staying to budget. The presentation that we had this morning was in regards to the audit. Audit was presented and approved, and it need to be moved to the full board, and that's on the agenda. And comments on the Whitley did present, and it's a clean audit, and very happy with that. And some minor comments in regards to some some real minor items that was, and it was nice that Jennifer Dallas was there asking the questions in regards to some of the notes from the audit. But very happy with that. We have resolution amending the county engineer's salary, and that's all we had. So
Okay,
that's
any
my
questions?
report, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Jim. During the sheriff's monthly report and detail events is in your packets for information only at this point. Administrator report, Jeremy's at conference, so there is no report from him. We have no unfinished business. Moving right along here. We have 3 reappointment resolutions on the agenda. There's item A, B, and D. There's no objection. We get a motion to approve all 3 of these at the same time.
So
Mr. Copine, makes motion, Mr. Sheeline seconds. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Thank you very much. Okay, is there a motion to move the reappointments of Emily Ross and Dr. Shaylee Patel to the Lee County Board on the Health and, Lee County Board of Health, and Edwin Lilja to the Amboy Fire Protection District, the June County Board agenda? Mr.
And-
Copine?
And Brian Bivens?
Nope, that's a separate one.
Oh, that's separate. Okay, sorry.
Just 3.
Okay,
Thank you,
Gotcha.
Bill.
I'm just reading.
Okay, so Mr. Copine makes the motion. Mr. Friel seconds it. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Thank you. Now, there's also a first-time appointment resolution to the agenda for Ryan Bivens to the ETSB Board. Is there a motion to move the appointment of Ryan Bivens to the June County Board agenda?
So moved.
Mr. Sheeline moves, Mr. Friel seconds. Any discussion there? Okay, all those in favor?
aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. We have no raffle reports. Review of per diem report for county board approval, May meetings for July payout. It's information only. Executive session did show on your agenda. Charlie said we really don't have a executive session today, so we'll pass on that. So we'll go into the June board agenda, which once again, a reminder, I know it's repeating ourselves, but again, the agenda reminder that the meeting is on Wednesday night, not Thursday. Okay, Nancy, are you ready with that? Okay, no, call to order, pledge of allegiance, invocation, roll call, board chair announcements. I'm sorry, Becky, I thought you said something. Recognition of Kevin Lally service to Lee County. Approval of board minutes. Joseph Meyer resolutions, again, there are none. Zoning and planning petitions going to the zoning hearing office. The petition 25-P-1647 by Donald and Nita Early, owner of certain real property identified as PIN 16-07-01-226-004, commonly known as 602 River Lane, Elmira Township. The site petition B, county services is not.
Sorry to
motion.
interrupt, but petition B should not be going to the county board.
You're ahead of me.
Okay, okay.
No, thank you, because it said county services did not motion this petition forward. I just wanted to let them know on the agenda why. No, but no, thank you, thank you. Don't ever hesitate to interrupt.
Because you never know. Especially with me.
Just 1 second.
Take a brief legal second here.
So B is being held?
It's is pulled, actually.
Or
It
pulled?
was deemed a minor amendment that would be handled administratively by the zoning administrator.
Gotcha. Okay.
Correct? So it won't end up on the agenda. Nancy, you have the same thing I have, don't you?
Correct.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, no, that's fine. Thank you. Much rather stop and wait than go back and correct. Okay, 2 is petitions going to the planning commission. There are none. Additions coming from the zoning board of appeals and hearing office, none. Additions from the planning commission, none. Administrator monthly update and board member comments, public comment. County organizations presentations, Carla Belzer will be speaking to us on a quarterly report. And Lucas Pauley will visit Lee County, will give his quarterly report. Reports of committees. Then unfinished business. Ordinance for petition number 25-PC-79 by Lee County Zoning Administrator was filed, in which petitioner seeks to amend the text of Title 10 zoning regulations, Chapter 8 overlay district of Lee County Code of Ordinances to create standards. It was held over in May. And then new business, amending the resolution number 2025-03-003, setting county engineer salary appropriation. And then 2 under that will be adding from this morning's finance meeting, the approval of the 2024 audit.
Yeah, and just to be technical, because they were technical with me, it's not, we're accepting the audit, not approving the audit.
Okay.
I always got to remind myself.
Got that?
Of that
Everybody
wording.
accepting. Thank you.
Yep.
I was sitting right there and I still,
I do
Thank
the
you.
same thing.
well, I like to prove I'm human, just to err.
So Tom, so that should be worded that number 2 would be the accepting of the 2024 audit?
Yes.
Is that
that's
correct,
my
Jim?
understanding,
Okay.
yes. Agreed? Yep. Yep, thank you. And then O is appointments. We have 4 appointments. Be those same appointments we just voted on. Those 4, 3 were voted together and the other one. An executive session. We have nothing under there at this point. Approval of county officers' reports, quarterly treasury reports. Roll call, approval of monthly revenue. Approval of board member mileage and per diem. Adjournment, county board agenda. Motion to approve the proposed county board agenda. We have a motion to approve the agenda. Nope.
Are we going to have comment that Tim Bevins is leaving the board this month? Is that something that should be added?
Under announcement.
Yeah.
Under announcements,
Yep.
was it?
No, because his resignation is for the 19th, which is a Thursday after the board, so we have to wait. So,
So it is on announcements?
pardon me.
It will be on announcements?
So Tim resigning on the 19th, yes, will be on there. It's not on there now. We're adding it.
Okay, so Nancy, you got that? We're gonna add that?
You want it before Kevin's resignation or after? So it'll be the resignation of Kevin's effective
The 19th.
19th of June.
Let's do it after Kevin's. We don't take away from Kevin's. Kevin's done a great job. We wanna give him all the credit for it. Good point. Thank you. Okay. Well, no, before we go any
I
further.
didn't want to forget him twice because I
No.
forgot him at my committee meeting.
And I didn't kick you. Are there any further questions about this before we vote on it? Okay. Then we need a motion to approve the proposal of county board agenda. Mr. Friel, Mr. Copine. Any further discussion? Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, approved. Okay, then we need a motion to adjourn the executive committee meeting. Mr. Friel? Mr. Sheeline seconds it.
Sure.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Gonna be like a record meeting for us.
Think so.
Thank you all very much.